Dude, if this wind picks up, we're gonna catch big.
Straight up. It's good. It's good.
Bobber down. Your bobber's way down, bro. Hit it. On.
Here we are, day 2, Fresno Walleye Challenge, I believe it is. We had a wonderful day yesterday, ended up with 11.4 pounds. We're sitting in 5th. We get to be the 14th boat out today, so we should get to our spot. I think we'll be 2nd, but we have a game plan. It has been dialed for 4 days. We're gonna stick to it. Goal today is to go out, get an early limit, kind of relieve some of that pressure and start upgrading like we did yesterday. Yesterday we got lucky enough to upgrade 4 fish, 2 19s. I think we knocked out a couple 15s and a 16 to get there, so that was definitely some help. I think once we get there, it's going to be the same. It's going to be hot and heavy right there at the beginning. Like I said, there's going to be a couple boats, I think, that join us today. Every boat that was around there kind of finished well, so people know. We're going to go out, we're going to execute. We did day 1, got to follow it up day 2. If we go out and put up another double-digit bag, we're going to be sitting pretty. So stay tuned. We got some action coming for you. Let's get that limit knocked out.
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know where it's at. Bobber's sideways, bud. Is that going down? Yeah. Grab it. There you go. Oh, God dang it. I figured that was a bush. Damn, I thought that was a f***ing monster. I think they're out here. I'm gonna cast out there, you can out this way. Especially if those guys don't pop one right there shallow. Alright guys, welcome to the show. We got some boats around us today, but it's the same system as yesterday. Slip bobbers and tossing jigs. Bro, you're gonna pop one out there.
Rush your bobber.
Good one. Dang, yes, let's go. Got it. Call him out here, dude.
I love it.
Just keep it up, bud. Just keep peeling that bottom. Feed it. Ah, the boys haven't even banged one yet, dude. Let's tell you something. It's a fish left. I think it's a whitefish or something. There's 2 really nice marks though.
Find my slip bobber?
I would probably say kind of where your jig is. 4 more, bud. 4 more. Dude, this fucking stand-up jig's gonna pop.
You tossed me a fresh lachey. Damn, I swallowed that.
Did you turn the tow motor off?
No.
So we're drifting. So look at all the boats out deeper, dude. That's crazy. But the bay's just gonna start unloading with people, because ain't nobody catching shit back there. Unless you're Bob Hickey or Jason Mundell. On. Yep. Good one. I knew there's fish out there, dude. Marked them. That's a good one, dude. Jesus, let's go. Let's rush this today. Okay, where is he? Right in the snoot, bud. Right where he should be. Bop him. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for day 2. Pretty slow day there. We'll get into that here in a bit. But hope you're enjoying the Montana Walleye Circuit series thus far. It's been a pretty fun journey. Through 2 stops. We got 2 stops left, plus the Gov Cup. So a lot of fun, exciting action coming up. Studio, we got the TK Heaven shirt. We got the Realistic Tee and the Right in the Snoot shirt there. I am wearing the Ritz hoodie. Links will be available in the description below if you're interested in kind of the overall recap. But yeah, through day 1 there, you ended up getting a nice little limit, I guess you could say, or strategy, kind of a game plan. I'm not really sure what the whole rest of the lake looks like. You ended up driving the whole lake, but from what you said, it didn't take too long.
No. There was it was like a 3-minute drive to get to the top.
You had found those 2 spots, and you were like, there's walleyes here. And usually if there's walleyes on this side of the bank, there's walleyes on that side of the bank once the wind shifts.
Hopefully.
You know, it's a real small body of water, so if the wind's blowing to a bank, they'll push off or they'll pull off. I don't know. I've only been there once, so that was kind of the rumor. Kind of showed, though. It kind of happened to us. Our bite. That's just fishing, though. Yeah. You know?
They shifted and we didn't.
But on the start of that second pre-fish day, we really just kind of, I guess, zeroed in your strategy.
Yeah.
It's not like we changed much at all, but just goes to show that the fish are moving through there and kind of a crapshoot. A lot of the guys with like 360 and stuff still struggled.
Yeah.
As we saw at Canyon Ferry, a lot of those guys with 360 struggled.
Yeah.
Started day 1 at tournament day. We take off. We end up catching a limit by what, 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Full limit by 10. The rest of day 1, it was just an upgrade day. We slowly were just picking and popping through fish.
We upgraded 4 times, I think.
Yeah.
It was nice.
We caught a lot of fish, too.
Yeah.
We were catching lots of fish. We weighed in on that end of that day. I ended up having like a lot of photos to sort through, so I'm not sure what happened or how it happened, but I ended up deleting a fish and then mismarking all of the fish. I don't think I wrote down a correct fish on the entire card, which looking back now, it's like I don't know how that happened. Like I thought I did as good of a job as I could, but it was a cluster for us at least. I mean, if we would have done it correctly and not taken so many photos day 1,
the ways would have changed a lot.
It would have been much more simplistic, but I took a lot of photos on the camera, which mistake numero uno. So that was tough. So we missed some pounds on the scorecard due to my error, and yeah, that wasn't very fun. But coming up for Tiber, we know how to do it now.
Yes, definitely.
And I think everyone does.
I thought Canyon Ferry was going to use that format too, but we got there and they switched it back to the regular.
They seemed pretty stoked to like, yeah, we're staying.
Yeah, staying strong.
Staying strong with the weigh boats and stuff. I think they should all go to the picture format. That way, the money they pay towards the weigh boats goes right back into the earnings, and it makes the tournament cheaper, right?
Right, I think so.
I would think it would make the tournament cheaper in general, but it is what it is. So, end of day 1, we're sitting pretty good. We're sitting in 5th place.
It felt good to be back.
It felt good to like be in the top.
Yeah.
You know, like we felt pretty good going into day 2. I remember talking with Steve Warden that night, and he said, "Hey man, you're overthinking it. You know, you're overthinking it."
They went out and did it.
They went out and did it.
2 tournaments.
I don't think that I think they were just on a pot of fish,
right?
And they continued to stay on that pod.
Right.
The difference with us is that our pod left and no more pods came through.
Right.
And we proceeded to not, like, it was like, they'll come. They're going to come eventually. And slowly but surely, you started seeing all those top jiggers come out the back of the bay. And then we looked at each other and we're like, we haven't touched a fish in 2 hours. They're coming out for a reason. These fish are coming out for a reason. We just...
Sneaky Leech prevailed.
Not at the end of day 2. Day 2, you didn't touch a fish, boy.
No, I touched one on the slip bobber.
On my slip bobber.
Yeah.
Which was a non-awayable fish.
Non-awayable.
Which you'll see that clip right now, I'm sure, or it'll be somewhere up here. But, yeah, we ended up pretty much fishing that whole tournament with jigs and slip bobbers. Slip bobbers were pretty effective.
Yeah. We watched it work well all around us.
I think I showed up, and on that first day of pre-fish, Cody hadn't thrown a dead stick or a slip bobber. And then I had a slip bobber rigged up, and I was just messing around because I had never slip bobbered before.
It started right away.
And I mean, I just threw a little CF stinger on there, a little 1/8 Kits jig with a leash. And it dangled, and I just gave her a buck. And I think what set it off was that I threw the bobber right in front of you, right where you were fishing, with a jig. And I mean, within seconds, the bobber just ding, 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 and I was like, fish on. And then it was like, ooh, that's effective. Or that's working when the jig won't work. So I think that kind of turned us on a slip bobber, and we haven't stopped since.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of guys drop shot.
Right.
That's my game.
Because you're bass fishing on the river.
Yeah, but they're drop shotting for walleyes.
It works.
And I think I can drop shot. I'm going to drop
Do it
shot
with
a
a
lot at heck. What did you think of the alternative scoring format in general?
I liked it, honestly. The fish got to go back. I didn't see any casualties, honestly.
I didn't see. I mean, that's probably the quickest way to get the fish back into its home.
Yeah.
Whereas at Canyon Ferry, we were trucking around 15-inch walleyes for 8 hours in the back of the live well, you know?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Alrighty, well, we're going to wrap this up. End of the tournament, the winners, Steve Rambo. We should pull up a little scorecard. Let me pull up a scorecard. Winners of the Fresno tournament were Steve Warden, Chad Rambo. In the Nitro, they targeted 5 fish. They just had a limit. They had they had a 21 day 2.
Yeah.
And a 20 on day 1. And a 20.5 on day 2. They really had a great day. They won the tournament with 24.76 pounds. Second place was Bob Hickey, Jason Mundell with 24 pounds, 16 ounces. And then it just kind of goes down from there. We only carded 2 fish day 2. Pretty, I don't want to say choked, but
yeah, we were on the right.
That's fishing for you. You know, what are you supposed to do? But yeah, so, and we've only been walleye fishing for 3 years now.
Yeah.
Two like, hard years. I think I caught my first walleye like 3 years ago. So, you know. Yeah, and these are teams that have like been doing it for 30 plus years. I know Steve's been doing it for 26 years. This is 27th year.
Long time.
You know, Chad Rambo's been doing it for a while too. So they've all fished these lakes a long time, and for us to go out there and
25 3/4 that one day.
You had a hell of a day, dude. You had the 21 and the 25.
Yeah, 21.5 and 25 3/4.
And then the one day we needed you to catch three fish. If we would have just carded 3 more fish, we would have been
just fine.
Just fine.
If we would have had that day though.
And see, any of those 3 bites could have been big fish. Canyon Ferry coming up next. As you can tell by my hat, we already went there. We're kind of doing this backlogged, but Canyon Ferry, excited for that one. That's always one that I'm really excited for, but when I get there and I fish it, I'm like, get the hell out of this lake, dude.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Love-hate relationship with that one. But, and then we might have some river videos coming up beforehand. So, I don't know. Stay tuned, strap in, buckle up, guys. We got some more content coming for you. That's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys enjoyed day 2 Tiber, the whole Tiber experience. Not Tiber, Fresno experience. And, yeah, hope you had fun. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.